Have you ever wondered why so many of us, across countless cultures and throughout history, believe in some form of reincarnation or life after death, yet we're still terrified of dying? It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? On one hand, we hold on to the beautiful idea that our souls will continue, that we get another chance. On the other hand, the thought of our own end can fill us with a primal fear. This contradiction isn't just a philosophical puzzle. It goes to the very heart of what it means to be human. So today, let's explore this deep and universal mystery together. Why do we believe in forever, but fear the final goodbye? Let's start with the comforting side of the coin, reincarnation as a beacon of hope. The belief that our soul, our very essence, will return to live another life is incredibly powerful. It offers a sense of continuity, a promise that this life isn't a one-and-done deal. Think about it. The idea that we get a chance to correct our past mistakes, to learn the lessons we missed, and to continue our spiritual journey is deeply reassuring. It softens the finality of death, turning it from a dead end into a doorway. This belief encourages us to think beyond our immediate gratification. If our actions in this life ripple into the next, it gives us a profound reason to be kind, to act ethically, and to strive for personal growth. It's not just about escaping oblivion. It's about participating in a grand, cosmic cycle of learning and becoming. Reincarnation gives our lives a sense of purpose that transcends a single lifespan. Now, let's face the other side, the raw, instinctual fear of death. This fear is not just a cultural quirk. It's a fundamental part of our biological wiring. From an evolutionary perspective, the drive to survive is our most basic instinct. Fear of death is what keeps us from jumping off cliffs or walking into traffic. It's the ultimate alarm system, designed to protect our physical existence at all costs. But it's more than just a survival mechanism. We fear the loss of everything we hold dear. Our identity, our consciousness, the unique self we've spent a lifetime building. We fear leaving behind our loved ones, our children, our friends. The thought of their pain and our absence is heartbreaking. And then there's the fear of the unknown. Even for those who strongly believe in an afterlife or reincarnation, the process of dying itself is a terrifying mystery. What will it feel like? Will there be pain? This uncertainty can be overwhelming, creating a deep-seated anxiety that even the strongest faith can't always erase. The fear of death is the fear of losing ourselves and everything we know and love. So here we are, caught in this incredible duality of hope and fear. It might seem contradictory to hold both at the same time, but it's actually a very human thing to do. Think of it this way. Hope for reincarnation guides our soul, while fear of death protects our body. One pushes us towards spiritual growth and long-term purpose, while the other keeps us grounded and safe in the here and now. You could say that these two forces are in a constant dance. Hope allows us to dream of eternity, to find meaning in suffering, and to believe in a larger plan. Fear forces us to pay attention to the present, to cherish our physical existence, and to protect the precious life we have. They aren't mutually exclusive. They are two sides of the same coin of human consciousness. This tension between wanting to live forever and needing to survive today is what makes our experience so rich and complex. Both are essential for our survival and our evolution, not just as individuals, but as a species. This internal conflict between hope and fear teaches us some profound psychological and spiritual lessons. The fear of death, as uncomfortable as it is, serves a vital purpose. It's a powerful reminder of how precious life is. It's because our time is limited that we are urged to make the most of it. This fear sharpens our appreciation for every moment, every sunrise, and every conversation with a loved one. It pushes us to mend broken relationships, to say I love you, and to pursue our dreams before it's too late. On the other hand, the belief in reincarnation inspires a different kind of wisdom. It fosters resilience, teaching us that setbacks in this life are not the end of the story, but merely chapters in a much longer book. It encourages a long-term, ethical perspective, knowing that our actions have consequences that extend beyond our current existence. When you put them together, fear and hope create a balanced blueprint for living a meaningful life. Fear makes us value the present, while hope gives us a vision for the future, inspiring us to be better people along the way. So how do we navigate this complex emotional landscape? The key lies in acceptance and perspective. When we stop fighting our fear of death and instead learn to accept it as a natural part of life, something amazing happens. That fear begins to transform. It changes from a source of anxiety into a source of respect for the cycle of life and death. It becomes a catalyst for mindfulness, urging us to live more fully and consciously in the present moment. Similarly, truly understanding the philosophy of reincarnation is about wishing this life away for a better one next time. It's about realizing that every moment is part of a continuous journey of growth. This understanding liberates us to live fully and authentically right now, without being paralyzed by regret for the past or anxiety for the future. By engaging in philosophical reflection or spiritual practice, we can start to build a bridge between our fear and our hope. We learn to see death not as an enemy to be conquered, but as a teacher, guiding us toward a more profound appreciation of life. We find peace in the present while holding on to a hopeful vision for our soul's eternal journey. In the end, this paradox, fearing death while believing in reincarnation, isn't a flaw in our logic. It's the very thing that makes human existence so poignant and meaningful. We are creatures who live in the tension between the finite and the infinite. Between our mortal bodies and our eternal souls, it is this very tension that forges our greatest qualities, our courage in the face of uncertainty, our compassion for others who share this same struggle, and our wisdom to find beauty in a fleeting life. Believing in a new beginning gives us hope, while knowing there is an end gives us purpose. And in that delicate balance, we find the motivation to live, to love, and to become the best versions of ourselves. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive. If this resonated with you, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next exploration. Until next time, live fully,